Sunday. Banter cat analyze viewer games. And today's date is April 12th, I think.
Uh-huh.
April 12th, 2026. And then we changed this to Sunday.
Yeah, I forgot to do that.
We're already live. I'm just announcing my internal monologue. Hello, everyone.
Ugh.
Blah. So we're going to look at some games today. We've got 8 games, one for each of you.
Yeah, there's probably about 8 people watching. That's probably about true. Everybody in the chat is banned.
Greetings, Ben. How's it going, Serious SO? It's going pretty good.
I played him yesterday and sub Saturday, and
Yeah.
John McEnroe, when he saw his move, said, "You can't be serious." And then, what's that Florida person's name?
Which one?
From Florida. I play them like 10 times every Saturday. They chat nonstop.
I'm trying to think of who it could be.
Ugh.
No idea.
It says they're from England, but they're from Florida. From England is in the name of their handle. Oh, Sassy.
Oh, Sassy Girl.
Yeah, Sassy said seriously and spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sassy spelling of seriously is always incorrect.
Greetings from Germany. What's up, Seinzoy?
You know what time it is in Germany?
9.
9!
I was actually going to guess. What's
What?
up, Clever? What's up, Rajuf? Ben did ban someone yesterday.
That's true.
We ban people every day.
Yeah.
That's the best pronunciation I have of your handle.
Mm-hmm.
No need to rub salt on the wound, Ben. I'll try to do better next time. Trying is the first step to failure.
There is no try. There's only do. Something. Is this stream over yet?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ends in 6 minutes.
I'd ban all of you if I could. Okay, we'll just sit here quietly until it's 8 and we can look at the games.
Okay. Knife F5. Eric Beck, tall guy. What's up, Eric Beck, tall guy? Always play Knife F5. What's up, Eyes Open Chess?
Eyes Open Chess is banned.
Is Eyes Open Chess the strongest player in the chat?
Probably.
It's between him and Bonarici.
My brother's better than Bonarici by quite a bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, the
should
guy's
play-
always begging to be banned.
IGM sometime.
He says the same thing every 5 seconds.
Welcome, Shia517.
Ugh.
Ugh.
And then I played him in sub Saturday, offered me a draw when he was down 7 pieces.
What's up, Adderall Recruit?
I don't know why he's not banned. Somebody I know unbanned him.
Are y'all playing yet? We're looking at viewer games today.
We're just banning people right now.
Yeah. You're a first-time chatter, so it's not too late to get banned. I'll play, but I'm not that good. Well, we're not playing today, Shia. Or Shia. You'll correct me.
Man, that Shia was rebuffed.
Yeah.
Shia rebuffed?
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
You got it?
I got it.
All right.
That joke was full of holes.
Ugh, I don't get it.
Shia LaBeouf's in a movie called Holes.
Oh,
Okay. Teach me how to cry like a grandmaster. Yes, you have to buy the book.
on sale now. Watch a lot of Hikaru videos. That'll help.
I am not a GM.
Nobody's a GM except me.
Yeah.
Even your GM friends that you imagined.
Mm-hmm. Eyes Open Chest, Cry Like a Grandmaster is a real book. I own a copy.
Ugh.
It's like 4 pages.
Who do you like, Gukesh versus Sindarov? I don't know. They're both terrible. I think I would win.
Sindarov's going to win for sure.
What if Gukesh wins?
Then I was wrong.
Oh.
But, you know, it's like 100% Sindarov wins, I think.
I remember when the world champion was the best player in the world.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since that happened.
It's been like 3 years.
At least.
4 years, maybe. I like to think that Sindarov will inspire Carlson to come back and get it, but it's not going to happen. 0%.
I remember when, if you were 2,800, you were good, and then Nakamura ruined it.
Carl won his 2,800 too.
Yeah, but he's pretty good.
He is pretty good. Just having a rough tournament, unfortunately. He was pressing against Sindarov the other day and drew. Sindarov seems untouchable. None of my imaginary friends are GM. I can't see the viewer count. Oh well. I don't know if we're on Chess TV or not.
You just make it big and then small.
Nope.
Nope. We're nothing. No, 758. Yeah.
Well, you gotta wait till 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody who's in the Twitch chat, can you guys say something in the chat so we can ban you?
Did you consider Botvinnik to be the best player in the world, even though he had like rematch clause and draw meant he won the match?
I considered nothing because I wasn't alive. Go Archer.
Botvinnik was the best player in the world until he wasn't.
Botvinnik was better than, Gukesh and Ding and Sindarov. God, these guys are the lowest of the low. Who's the best chess player of all time? Probably Botvinnik. Oh, snap. Either that or Karen. It's one of them.
Karen's pretty good. I have one game against Karen in a tournament.
What about Ding?
No, I've never played Ding. My game with Karen went D4, D5, Knight E3, and then I claimed the win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a blitz game.
It was a blitz game.
What, did she get novelty in the informant?
I told you I won, and you were like, yeah, I know. I didn't get to tell you how I won at the time.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it was before I was born. Can't tell if we're on Chess TV. Yeah, now we are. 76
While
was
you're saying
unclear.
words. What's up, Chess TV? We're Ben and Pat. Or Pat and Ben. Probably not Pat and Ben. Ben and Pat, for sure.
I think Pat sounds better, but I don't know why.
The long vowel sound goes at the end.
What?
If you have two names,
Uh-huh.
and one of them has a long vowel sound,
Yeah.
that one goes at the end.
Yeah.
That sounds better.
Yeah. So what about Penn and Teller? That's like Ben and Pat?
Well, Teller has two syllables.
Yeah. But what about Teller and Penn? Terrible?
That's not what it's called.
But that would be terrible?
Yeah, that would be awful.
Well, those guys knew what they were doing. You can start doing the game analysis whenever you want because we're on Chess TV.
Okay. All right. So our first game is from Eyes Open Chess,
Boo.
who writes, I watched Ben's lecture on closed positions, and I was reminded of this game. So this is a blitz game. Both players are 22 and 2300. It's a 5-minute game. And our hero is white. How would one send in a game and get it analyzed by you?
If you send in a game, you're banned. Yay, it's worth me.
C6 I've seen before. It's not too common.
Type exclam analysis for more information, Luigi.
Yeah. C4 is fine. Black's playing kind of strange.
Black's already
moves.
banned.
Yeah. This is strange setup here. Yeah, white can just develop harmoniously. And
Hey, there was a game played the last couple of days between two super GMs. Mm-hmm. Okay, and here's the game. Slow chess. Mm-hmm. D4, D5, knight F3, knight F6. Now, guess what white played? Novelty.
Novelty?
Yeah. I'm sure it's been played, but not at the super GM level.
95?
Yeah.
Nice.
Novelty.
Nice.
See, black stopped knight e5 with d6 and knight d7 and queen c7, making my story moot. And that's why they put me on mute.
E5's a good move.
This is a 5-minute game.
Yeah.
I was wondering why both players are playing so badly.
This is 100% the wrong diagonal for the bishop. Should go back to E3. No activity here.
Yeah, but once you play bishop f4, if you go back somewhere else, it just shows how stupid you are. And that you should be banned.
Bishop f4 is not a useless move. Just go back to E3.
Oh, got pressure on e5 and he plays d5. Ugh.
He's trying to make sure the bishop stays closed.
Now the bishop on g7 is banned.
Yeah.
Oh, c5.
C5, wow.
Terrible.
Nobody knows how to keep the tension. Just get your pieces out.
I mean, this is why they're 2300. They don't hang a piece every move. Mm-hmm. Like, if it was the other people on the stream, after e5, white would have played bishop e2, and then pawn takes bishop, and so forth. That's why these guys are higher rated.
Yeah.
Just save his bishop.
A4 is a good move. This all seems pretty boring. Knight e1's a good move. Knight d3 is a good
I mean, the
move.
guy spent his whole life not playing knight f6. So he could play f5 in one move, then plays knight f6 like a move 12. Ugh. Gamdi was gifted a sub. Thank you.
Gamdi.
White is clearly slightly better.
You don't have to rush b4. You should improve your bishop. Never play f3 and bishop f2 and then go.
It's a 5-minute game.
Yeah, who cares?
I can't believe they haven't hung all their pieces yet. Go back before f3. What does the engine say? No, F5.
F5.
What does the engine say?
Always play e takes f5.
Yeah, that's a lecture I just had. I don't think it's out yet, but I did the lecture.
Nice.
Yeah, if only this game was played before then. And then what else do I say? Never play what?
Never play F3.
And what does the engine say about E takes F5 versus F3?
It's a blunder.
Yeah, it says black's winning now, and it says E takes F5, white's winning. And then this guy's 2,200. Oh.
Releasing the tension.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Go back.
Okay.
See, F3 weakens the diagonal of where the king is. So just like in my game with Emery Tate, you can take on B4, and then you have queen C5 check if he takes back. So F3 is a tactical mistake. That's why 2,200 and not 2,400. Plays worse than me.
Never play F3. Okay, but decided to play F4, and now we stopped queen C5. Darn. A5 is a good move.
What? Somebody played a good move? Were you feeling sick that day?
Yeah, that's the correct way to capture. Knight A4 is a good move. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of attack. Seems like the C pawn's a goner. Always play bishop F8 and then C5. Yeah, this is too much. All of white's pieces are excellent, and black's pieces are bad. Double pawns, down a pawn. And D6 is excellent. What does this game have to do with closed positions? It wasn't closed very long.
It was closed until it wasn't.
Yeah. D7, fantastic. And then black gave up.
Man, black seems like his rating was from Lichess. The next stream theoretically is Tuesday. If I'm alive then. Oh,
You'll be alive.
oh.
Don't worry.
How can you go on living after seeing these games? After seeing that game, I got to see my oncologist. Time?
Wait, do you have an oncologist?
Yeah.
Oh.
8:30 to 9 I start. About 9. I'm on Chess TV 9 to 11 on Tuesday.
Do what Ben does. Just draw arrows. And la, 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 la. Or I could do this one. All right.
All right, that was the best and the worst game of the stream so far.
It's Mark.
Go, Mark.
Go, Mark. Mark writes, this game was played at the 1990 Michigan Open. Final round, time control at move 40. I was a master by this time. I think Greg was either side of 2000. I played bad out of the opening and fell into a passive position. After some exchanging, we reach a drawn minor piece ending, which became difficult for Greg after a mistake right at the time control. My recollection is that after spending nearly 6 hours on the last round loss, Greg had to drive back to, I don't know how to pronounce that. Sheboygan, okay, gotcha. Or someplace, so he wasn't too happy. Okay, so slow game with you get bonus time at move 40, and our hero is black.
Go, Mark.
Do they still have adjournments in 1990?
Maybe.
The bird is the word. And black invited a Grand Prix attack, but white didn't do it. Positions completely equal. Okay. E4. This is already a hole. White has to take care of it.
You mean like that actor Shia LaBeouf?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. He was in a movie called Holes.
Mm-hmm. I'm already using that knowledge to,
Yeah, make jokes. Yeah. Okay, so why can't I play bishop g4, knight d4?
Impossible.
I can. Okay, good. a6 is good. Yeah, and then rook b8 and b5 and e6. That one didn't occur to me. Rook b8, b5 makes sense, or bishop g4, knight d4 makes sense. Always play king h1.
What did an H?
b6. Bishop b7.
Boring.
Yep, looks like a pretty boring game.
Ooh, threat.
A threat. Forkable squares. Darn, he saw it.
I bugged by accident.
Yeah. And d5, the thematic break.
The Matic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess taking this for white just opens up all of black's pieces and it gives white a backward d-pawn. So bishop g1 gets out of this fork. Makes sense. I don't love that move. We're straightening out this pawn here, but okay. Take. Now the position's completely equal again. Always play bishop f8. This particular position, I'm not sure why I understand bishop f8, apart from always play bishop f8. Okay, e5. Trade. Now the engine prefers white. More space.
Ooh, somebody subscribed. Can't see what it says, but...
Emily Elnora.
Mm-hmm.
Emily Elnora, thank you for the sub. White has more space and black's pieces are not positioned that well. That's not a good move. Knight d5 is stronger. Or g4. Yeah, and all the things I said about white having more space and better placed pieces don't matter anymore because white traded all the pieces off. Now it's just a boring minor piece endgame. So knight g4 is a bit stronger. It wants to anchor the knight on f6. Knight on f6 keeps pressure on the h-pawn. Can go to d5 later, etc. Knight c3 is not a good move, because giving white a weak pawn here on c3. Pawns are disconnected now. Yeah, b5 is good. And black just has an easier time creating a passed pawn. It shouldn't matter, though. Okay. So black acquired a passed pawn. Trying to activate the king. Position should just be a draw. And that's just a terrible error.
Like, at every available opportunity, white decided to trade.
Yeah. Never trade.
We have a sub.
I ask zero. Thank you for the sub at tier 1.
Hey, Flornat.
So it seems like after the trade of bishops, white's going to lose all these pawns.
Yay.
Yeah, king b4, draw. Knight's under attack. B-pawn's under attack. So king b4, b2, takes, draw. Yeah, after bishop d4, you can't stop this.
Can't touch this.
Yeah, it's the MC Hammer variation.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good move. It looks like you could even sack the queen for the pawn and still be winning.
Yeah, it says h4 wins.
Yep. And then white gave up. Yep.
Yay.
So that was a pretty boring game. White had an advantage, then traded his advantage away, and then blundered in the end game. Mark, I asked Ben, did you still have adjournments in 1990?
Couldn't adjourn because this is the last round.
Yeah, it's
People got to go home.
Deja Vu 2
Boo.
is our next submitter. Hi, Ben and Pat. Here is a recent 5-minute game with some nice tactics at the end. Mike. Okay. It's a Slav, and I don't know that move.
Knight d7 is an interesting pawn sack. Not too interesting. Yeah, Deja Vu 2's banned.
Oh, man.
Deja Vu's starting a rock band called No Compensation.
Yeah. He didn't take it. He's 1900. Oh, okay. Now the position's completely equal. It says it's shocking to me. It's a Stonewall Dutch where black's down a million.
Black's game's on his last throws.
Yeah.
Two bishops. What those?
2 bishops.
Yay! Thanks for gifting a sub.
Knight f3 or knight e1's ridiculous.
Can you thank them? I can't read that.
Sorry.
I see what it says. I just can't read it.
My Talalu
Yeah, there you go.
gifted a sub to Waller 1976. Thank you.
Be better if his name was Baller.
Yeah. So I assume he played knight e1 to play f3, but like g5 is his faster. So,
Never play f3.
yeah. Terrible. Yeah, g5 good.
Bobby Fischer's banned.
Yeah, and f4 takes. I mean that you have to never play f3 now, and to not lose a piece. Okay. Leaving the pawn on g3 seems weird. Just take it.
Every move a disaster. It's a titanic struggle because every move's a disaster.
Exactly.
Did you get any of that?
Yeah, I got it.
Come on, whose side are you on?
I'm trying to analyze the game.
No. What? Rook take g2, double X clam plus
Bam.
tax.
Got 2 rooks.
I wonder if Black said, "Excuse me while I whip this out," and then played rook takes g2.
Yeah, White didn't play too well that game. White had an advantage in the opening, and then
Wait, White resigned?
yeah, White resigned.
What? It's Benjamin saying, hi, Benjamin. There's also Benjamin Gladura, Benjamin Bach, Joel Benjamin. It's all about us.
Benjamin Franklin is also in the the World Chess Hall of Fame.
When I went to Starbucks last week, they said Ben, and then the other guy went up too. His name's Ben, but it was my drink.
Nice.
Truth hurts.
Why is Benjamin Franklin in the World Chess Hall of Fame?
He did chess study. He wrote chess articles.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
He's obviously stronger than me,
Nice.
frankly.
It's all about the
Benjamin Franklin, ridiculous.
Yeah, White decided to resign. Good idea.
That was a good game, except for one thing.
Look at the top. Queen
Excellent.
pinning the rook to the king.
So that way you
So
can't
you
take
can't take.
Yeah.
And if you take the queen, then I take your queen.
That's why you should never resign.
It's funny. Ben Franklin versus Morphy. Who wins?
Depends which Morphe.
I don't think Ben Franklin was alive during the time of Morphy, so
That's correct.
it's hard to play Morphy if you're not alive.
I knew I couldn't. Alonzo Morphe.
Our next game is from Chrysos.
Oh,
An interesting endgame I got into with two bishops versus rook.
two bishops.
Yep. It says Q Ben, he has two bishops. I've never been in this position before. I feel I'm
That's
always...
what she said.
I feel I'm always told if you have the rook, you're better. Who told you that?
You've always been told the rook's better than two bishops. Talking to the wrong people.
But I found the two bishops better. What do you think?
Yeah,
Did I
good job.
use the bishops correctly? Any thoughts or feedback appreciated? Okay.
Mainly, we just laugh at you, but that's pretty good feedback.
Ridiculous.
You're banned. That's the feedback. A rook. What else? The rook. The rook. The rook is on fire. These guys aren't as bad as they play. Bishop D7. Right after I said they're not as bad as they play.
You spoke too soon.
Novelty.
Must have heard you.
Bishop E3. Terrible.
Crazy move.
Yasmin with one win, two wins, two draws, and one loss. Although the loss was so terrifying that they wrote one loss
One
twice.
loss, yeah.
I lost one game and I lost. Yeah. Both players are banned for their understanding of bishop versus rook.
Two bishops versus rook.
I mean, I'll only say one bishop's better than a rook. I sack the exchange a lot.
Yeah, so your move allows knight g4, and then
You lost by luck. Very suspicious. Good analysis.
yeah. Rook e8. Now you
Your
can
opponent
stop-
was lucky they were playing you? Oh, snap.
darn.
That's luck.
Yeah, now you can stop knight g4 with h3. And okay, that's fine.
When you saw Jesse, did you make the wine cold for him? Oh, snap. If you don't like that song, what about Wishing You Had His Girl? That's two songs. Who's the first song by?
I have no idea what you're talking
Carly Simon. You heard of Carly Simon?
about. I have not.
What? She was famous in the 70s. She had 1 billion hits. In fact, watch this. She's so famous if I go to her Wikipedia, which I've never done, it'll be page after page after page. You'll be like, who is that? Why does she have page after page after page? That's how famous she was. She had like 1 billion hits. You don't know this song, You're So Vain? You probably think this song is about you.
Oh, I do know this song.
That's her. Now, she's 82.
I do know that song.
Yeah, she's famous. Okay, so this is her Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can click on all these.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Recognition, achievements. In popular culture. Influence on other artists, like Taylor Swift. She said of Carly Simon, she's the best. Carly Rae Jepsen, I may be terrible, but Carly Simon's great. And we're both named Carly. Brittany Murphy, I may not be alive, but Carly Simon's great. See, these are great quotes. Look at this filmography. I didn't know she was in any films ever, but concert films. You know.
There's some movies there.
Saturday Night Live. Why, you've never heard of Carly Simon?
I've heard of that song.
Have you heard of the song Mockingbird? Mocking. It's two people singing Mockingbird and they're mocking each other.
Nope.
And the other guy is just as famous as her. You never heard of him either. What's his name? James Taylor.
I've heard of James Taylor.
Yeah? Oh. That's a good question. Who's more famous, James Taylor or Carly Simon? Because they were famous at the same time. Mm-hmm. Also, they probably dated. Have you heard of Carole King?
I don't think so.
Same time frame,
Yeah.
well, equally famous. You know the song Anticipation? It became famous in the U.S. because of a ketchup commercial. Anticipation is making me wait. And it was a Heinz ketchup commercial, and the ketchup's not coming, and they play the Carly Simon song.
Nice.
Also, the James Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me, she had the song from that, Nobody Does It Better. Nobody does it better. And then that was in the James, yeah. Also, Jesse, which was the whole point of this charade.
Yeah.
Was he and Jesse, number 11.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because that's the
Yeah,
Jesse.
that's the song.
Okay, now, now when they said Jesse was there in the chat at the chess tournament, who were they referring to? Who's Jesse?
I don't know.
Exactly. He's a grandmaster. There's one grandmaster named Jesse.
I've never heard of him.
Oh, Jesse Cry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and what singer, their favorite grandmaster was Jesse Cry? Janis Joplin. She wrote a song about him.
Yeah.
Cry, baby. Cry, baby. Carole King was the first singer of You Got a Friend. Wasn't she then JT? I need a translator. I know what they're saying, but I still need a translator. Yeah, see, Carole King and Carly Simon, probably they both slept with James Taylor. Okay. That's my guess.
Yeah.
You got to guess something.
Yeah.
They both sang with him, so you know he's right there.
Sure.
Why not sleep with him? He's right there. You're so far away. Gotham Chess will never be a GM anymore. Exactly. Okay, who's more famous, Carly Simon or James Taylor? Somebody in the chat over 50 can answer.
I've heard of James Taylor, so does that give you your answer?
Now, Moves, you get to be old enough to know who these people are. These people were very famous in the 70s, like with Joni Mitchell. No? You never heard of Joni Mitchell? She's more famous than both of them. If I go to Joni Mitchell's Wikipedia, it's going to be longer than Carly Simon's. Really never heard of Joni Mitchell? No. She's still alive, too. She's in her 80s. Taylor Swift is named after James Taylor. God damn.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You never heard of, Karen will be like shocked to hear you never heard of Joni Mitchell. Like Karen will be like, what? And you've heard of James Taylor, you haven't heard of Carly Simon. And Carole King, you're not sure about.
I'm not. No.
So I have a funny story.
Okay.
So I've taught millions of kids in schools,
Yeah.
and they never heard of anybody.
Yeah.
So I'm in one class, and I told the class, as an aside, I said I went to a chess tournament, and I saw Muhammad Ali there. And half the kids were like, wow, Muhammad Ali. And I'm like, who's that? And they're like, he's a great boxer. Then I did another class, different kids. Nobody in the class heard of Muhammad Ali. 0 kids.
Wow.
I don't know why half of one class did, the other class is 0.
Yeah. James Taylor's wiki is so much longer than Joni Mitchell.
Go Joni Mitchell.
I met Ali briefly in Michigan.
Yeah, that's right. That was a tournament we were at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sat next to him when he was doing stuff.
Ali lit the torch in Atlanta in 96.
Joni Mitchell, Canadian. That's correct. Who's the guy next to Ben? That Joni Mitchell.
It's
oh,
Pat.
no.
Oh, no.
It's Pat.
It's Pat.
Yeah, Joni Mitchell was super famous in the 70s and 60s. But now she's in her 80s, so she doesn't do very much. Have you heard of Jackson Browne?
Nope.
Also of that era. Yeah. He's still performing. He's in his 80s too. You've heard the song Running on Empty. Running on empty, run now, running high, running, and I know where to hide. Doctor My Eyes. Doctor My Eyes have seen the years. No? This is a famous Jackson Browne.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
not from the 70s.
I don't want to hear, but you look like you are.
Okay.
Mario Lanza, now you're getting, you know. My parents used to make fun of Mario Lanza. People thought he was a good opera singer, but he's, you know. He had his fans.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go look at the game and talk about Jesse Christ some more. That's how we got off of this tangent. Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
A serious question.
Okay.
Did Black play Bishop H8 in response to Bishop H6, or just did it on his own?
No,
Well, I thought he did it on his own. I was like, damn.
I played Bishop H6.
Okay, that's better. I was like, wow.
Yeah. And then I think at some point when the bishop was on H6, Black played Knight G4.
Why is allowing Knight G4 so bad?
Because it gets the 2 bishops.
Knight G4?
Yeah, earlier here.
Oh.
Yeah, he said, why is allowing Knight G4 so bad?
Yeah, you don't want to lose a bishop for a knight. Although, when you're a lower rated player, you don't want to lose a bishop.
Yeah. So, bishops favor open positions, and if you want to activate your pieces, you have to open the position. Knights prefer closed positions. Also, it takes the bishop 1 turn to get across the board, and it takes a knight several turns to get across the board. So,
What bird song am I thinking of? You're supposed to say, who are the birds?
you would say the bird is the word, right?
No.
Oh,
I would say, to everything, turn, turn, turn. You ever heard that song?
No.
There is a season, turn. That's the birds. You said turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of their hit songs from the 60s.
Okay.
See, like, you've heard of the Rolling Stones, and that's 60s and 70s.
Yeah. And the Beatles.
Yeah. That's 60s. You heard of Elvis Presley.
I have.
You heard of Jan Elvest.
I have heard of Jan Elvis.
Yeah, see? He's the king.
You flagged Jan Elvis.
I did. I beat him another game, too.
Nice.
I beat him in Vegas.
Okay. Cool.
And my friend was in town. He's a FIDE master and a psychiatrist. And I see him once every 15 years because he quit chess.
Yep.
And he was in Vegas with his son, staying across the street, not related to the chess tournament. And he sat and watched the whole game. I beat Elvest.
Nice.
This wasn't on time. I actually beat him on the board.
Nice. And you flagged Julian Hodgson when you had mate in 1, right?
Mate in 3.
Mate in 3, okay, got it.
Have you heard of Crosby, Stills, and Nash?
Yes.
What? And who's the fourth person who I didn't mention?
I don't know.
Young.
Okay.
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. What's Young's first name?
Don't know.
Neil Young.
Okay.
You heard of Neil Young?
I've heard of Neil Young, yeah.
You have?
Yeah,
Wow,
he's Canadian.
yeah, just like Joni Mitchell.
Yeah, just like
Also, he has American passport.
Yeah. I've heard of Springsteen. Springsteen 3 times.
Yeah, Trump posted today Springsteen took some picture out of focus and said, this is Bruce Springsteen. Trump hates Bruce Springsteen now. He's got to fight his battles.
Yeah. It's funny.
It's, a mirror image or something.
Yeah, in this position you should play e5 or get your last piece involved. But okay, bishop h1.
Put it in H.
No.
After knight takes, black's better? It's hard to believe. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Do you live in Alaska? No.
Yeah, if you wanna
Oh, my rating's higher.
If you want to stay in the game, you got to play e6. Queen f4. What?
Put it in F. Now, knight takes e5 is complicated tactics. Because there's f6 at the end.
Yeah, I was saying.
It's too complicated.
Okay, knight e5.
That's what he played.
Oh, that's what he played?
Yeah.
Okay, and then takes, and then take this, and then f6. And we don't have a check
He didn't play f6. He played queen f5.
in this position. Oh, I was following the game.
It says he did.
Oh, I was following the game. Yeah, never play f6, and then you fork the pieces.
Yeah, never fork those pieces and take them. Oh, yeah, I told you, but I didn't tell them. Yesterday, I'm watching the candidates coverage, and it was Nepo, Nishi, and Svidler, and Gustafsson. And Black played f6, but Black didn't play f6. But that was a suggested move of Peter Svidler. Then he said, shout out to Ben Feingold. Although he referred to me as Grandmaster Ben Feingold, in case they haven't heard of me.
Yeah.
And then Black did play f6.
Yeah.
Okay? And then Black was losing in the end game, but ended in a draw. But f6 wasn't the losing move. But I got a shout out from Svidler. Nepo didn't, say like, oh yeah, Ben Feingold, my good friend. Okay, what has Nepo done that no other super GM has done? It has to do with me.
Oh.
What are me and Nepo having done that no other super GM has done? And I'm involved. So it can't be winning candidates. I'm not involved in that. Vishy did the same. He gave you $10,000 cash. If he did give me $10,000 cash, that would be the answer. But he didn't do that. You don't know?
I'm thinking.
Come on, people in the chat.
I don't know.
There's something Nepo's done with me that no other super GM has ever done. The answer is he rated me.
He rated you?
Yeah.
Oh, like on Twitch?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's no other super. I don't think Hikaru's ever rated me, although maybe he has. Hikaru may have rated me like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Gotcha.
Unlikely, but possible.
Mm-hmm. You're thinking of Topalov, I think.
What about Topalov? He picked
He
you up?
picked you up, yeah.
Topalov tried to pick me up, but then he learned very important, trying is the first step to failure. Don't mind him. He's just drunk. Best Neil Young song? Well, Old Man is good, and so is The Needle and the Damage Done. Those are my two favorites. I like listening to Neil Young live. There's good renditions of those live.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so White has a knight and a bishop against a rook and a pawn. And the knight and bishop are better than a rook and a pawn. But he doesn't know that. He thinks the rook's better.
Thanks, Moves, for reminding me of something I forgot to tell you. Tomorrow, I'm recording a session of Perpetual Podcast with Ben Johnson. Mm-hmm. Usually takes him about a week before it comes out. Yep. He has to edit it and such. So we're going to discuss take. But I don't know what take is. So he'll tell me what it is.
It's Magnus's podcast.
Yeah.
It's his YouTube channel.
I got nothing. I'm like a baby. I got no understanding of it.
He streams on take a lot. And, I think it's his thing.
Isn't that just stolen from Hikaru's stream? Take.
Maybe.
Okay, so who's better here and why?
White is significantly better because white has a knight and a bishop against a rook.
Yeah, but isn't a rook better than two bishops?
No. It's not close. That's the rook you're worried about.
The correct answer was a rook is better than two bishops, but white has a bishop and knight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the rook you're worried about. You see how active it is on A8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never do that. Okay, now the rook is tied down to the defense of this. That's weird.
Not B3.
So your opponent attacked your C-pawn, and you didn't do something about that.
Well, he attacked the E-pawn.
Yeah, but trading the E-pawn for the...
Terrible.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, I would have played B3 without thinking. Then I would have thought.
Yeah. Engine doesn't take the E-pawn, because the E-pawn blocks the file. So let's take it. And then the rook gets active and coming in over here.
Always play bishop F1.
Yep. Okay. Knight E4 is a good move. And then he took it. And the bishop recaptured. K2 is good. Yeah, but B3 has the problem of opening up the second rank for the rooks. So, like, black's coordinating here, you can come attack stuff, attack your rook. If the rook moves away, you take the A-pawn. Okay. Now, the only move is this, to stay in the game. Because you need something to defend the D2 square, otherwise you're going to lose your A-pawn.
Move your king up in the endgame. Unheard of when you could trade. Ugh.
Okay, now black is better. Shocking. Yeah, after F5, it's not clear where you're going to put that guy. In fact, there's only one move to stay in the game. So let's play something else. Let's play, I don't know, here. And then rook D1. And then here. And then always repeat. And then E4. Yeah, that's not a good bishop. Okay, but he didn't play bishop E3. And he didn't play F5. So the good player is always lucky.
Mm-hmm.
This is a strange game. So you should activate your king in the ending. King F1. Engine's still looking for F5 and E4. Because then the bishop's going to be quite bad. He played this. And that's a mistake.
A4.
A4 doesn't...
Mouse slip.
Yeah. You got to play B4 and save your B pawn. You played A4. Black took the B pawn. That's not a good move.
The A6 is way too complicated for these guys.
Yeah.
This would be a good puzzle for like 2,000 players. You're 2,000-ish. Yeah, A6 is good.
Yeah, and then you take this
Uh-huh.
and you have check
Yeah.
and then here.
Anonymous gifter gifted a sub. Thanks, Anonymous. You're the anonymous assist.
Yeah, A6 is winning on the spot, and that is not a good move. I'm worried about that. Now black can activate the king. No. You gotta play the Jim Morrison variation. You gotta break on through.
You heard of Jim Morrison?
Yeah, I've heard
You
it.
still say no.
Oh.
Oh. Gotta learn comedy. Terrible. Who played Jim Morrison in the biopic 35 years ago? You're supposed to say you haven't heard of him.
No. Okay.
Val Kilmer. You heard of him?
I haven't heard of Elko.
He played Jim Morrison. I saw the movie in the theater. That's how long ago it was.
Okay, so I'm not sure what black's supposed to do about your passed C pawn now. So white's winning here. Played this, and then that, and then check, and then F5. Check. And that's the wrong way. King E7 is too difficult for me. I would play King D7. Yeah. And now, you missed your chance. Bishop D8. Bishop E6.
Ooh, then you can play Bishop B6, Bishop C8, Bishop B7, Papa John's. Explain to Pat how Val Kilmer ad-libbed the line, "I'll be your Huckleberry." I can't explain it to him. Have you seen the movie Tombstone?
I have not.
Have you seen on the wall it says Tombstone? Wait, it doesn't say it.
It doesn't.
Must be over there. Is it over there? Yeah, I think so. The pool table is.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it's got to be there.
Bobby Fischer, you're still banned, yes?
Yeah, you're banned.
What? Now black has a passed pawn. And here it comes.
No wonder he didn't know what wins two bishops or a rook, because
Yeah.
both sides are winning.
Yeah. Okay, how did you deal with this? No. Queening is pretty winning.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pawn is stopped. And your king's here and
You have a Tombstone poster in your house? Yes. I got a lot of movies: Blazing Saddles, Snatch, True Romance, Pulp Fiction, etc. I have a poster from The Hustler.
yeah, rook c1 just loses a tempo. Now you can't queen.
Just in time to game gifted a sub to the Adderall guy.
Thanks.
I used to be the Adderall guy. Now I'm the modafinil guy.
You are.
Yeah, Lock Stock was good. We were talking about Snatch yesterday in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Bonarici likes that movie.
Nice.
I didn't know Bonarici would know anything about that. Sunday Seinfeld. Kramer's number was once confused with what 90s phone service? Bonus, what letter was off in Kramer's number? You have reached movie phone. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot which number was off. I think it was the last one. Wasn't it it was F instead of E? Oh, Filk. That's right. Yeah, it was K instead of M. You have reached movie phone. What happened? White won? But it's the wrong colored bishop.
I've always known it as the wrong colored rook pawn. Yeah.
Well, that was a good game. Did White promote to a knight and then show his prowess?
Black resigned.
Oh, not to let him get the Avenger. Well, that was just terrible. So far, the games are terrible except for Mark's. Why is black not keeping his king in the center? Terrible.
This is what people like to do, right? Just run
Yeah, they move their king to the wrong corner, so it's easy for me. This guy wrote a lot of stuff, but it's in another language.
Oh, yeah.
And somehow he's not banned.
What's black supposed to do? I guess here.
Black's banned.
And then what do I do?
Move your king over.
King e3.
Uh-huh.
And then here.
Check with the bishop.
Oh, check here.
Yep. Bishop c2. Knight f4.
Yeah.
Etc. Yeah. Move your king.
Okay, king f3.
Move your king again. Check. Knight f4. Bishop random square. No, that's not a random square. That's a random square. Yeah, you're banned for your technique.
I did it right.
Still banned. Hikaru couldn't mate Norderback. Yeah, Norderback's good. You didn't tell me which Norderback. There's two Norderbacks that are pretty good at chess. What are you doing here?
I don't know.
You got the chat paused.
Oh, I do? Oh, you're right. Whoops. All right, our next game's from Night Night.
Why did George and Jerry once cook a full turkey dinner with heavy gravy for a friend? Because it has tryptophan, then they could play with their toys.
All right. Hi, Ben and Pat. Here's a loss from today. I'm looking for any advice how to find the right moves when dealing with attacks like this. I was black, and from the analysis I see that I could have taken control of the game but failed to. Okay, both players are between 12 and 1300.
Ugh.
900 plus 10, 15 plus 10. My favorite time control.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Queen's Gambit declined. Pretty boring. I don't know that move. Engine doesn't like it. And B6 seems pretty bad also. In this position, it wants you to strike at the center with this or with this. And E4. Actually, Knight C6 is a good move because the D pawn's unprotected. All right. So B6. Now that you've opened this diagonal, white can take this and then try to play against the C pawn. Played E4, which is absurd. You didn't take it. What's going on here?
Nico Blue 995 subscribed. I mean, gifted a sub. To free Dr. Rainer Fulmich.
Crazy variation.
Still theory.
Still theory.
Both sides are banned.
Yeah. Yeah, white played E4 and you didn't take it. Which is not good. No, go forward. Go forward with your pieces. Attack stuff.
Brunel 1 subscribed. Thank you. You're not banned.
Wait, I see a funny variation. I like funny variations, but I don't know if it's good. Okay, never play F3 and then here and then here and then take and then here. That's my funny variation.
Yeah.
This says Knight F5 is good.
Always play Knight F5.
Okay, Knight D7 takes. Doesn't like Knight F3. Wants to take this and open the C file against the C pawn. C5. This is what we call one move-itis. Hey, castles is pretty good.
Black made a good move. I was taking a nap.
Okay, and let's see what happens. Because the chat has rights. Knight takes e5. Bam. Discovery. Take this. Take this. Take
Always
this.
sack the exchange.
And then take that. Yeah, that's not a good pawn structure. That's a good pawn structure.
I'd be more apathetic if I wasn't so lethargic.
Yeah. I get a copy of Jugs.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
Oh. Long castle is wrong castle.
Yeah, black.
Castling into it.
Not a good place for the
Always sack the exchange.
So it wants to play DC and then open up the bishop. And if you had played DC, it would be a marvel.
Yeah, it's a marvel that black lost this game.
Okay. Doesn't like that move either. Wants to kick the knight out with A3. Okay. Well, you should still take this and open up your bishop.
One
then you
bishop,
get
what
this.
else?
Oh, I like that. I like this move. Knight C5, queen takes, knight. Darn. Okay. A3. E5, rar. Always sack. Yeah, you seem to be down a lot of pieces now. So, the blunder is e5. If your opponent attacks your pieces, you should move them away. And I think this works tactically because we have a pin in the end. Yeah, queen e8.
You're not going to see that.
Queen d7, not as good because you're lined up with the rook. Darn. So queen e8. Okay, so you thought your knight was getting trapped, but you didn't see queen e8. That's reasonable. H3.
Put it in H.
It's not a move I would have considered. Oh, okay. Bishop c8 is a nice move. Yeah, it's hard to stop checkmate now. He tried. Queen c7. Ooh, not rook c7. Oh, you resigned after queen c7, so I guess it was the best move. Yeah, that game you just missed several opportunities to improve your pieces, and you didn't punish your opponent's mistakes. Like, your opponent castled queenside when he had no pawns over there, and you didn't attack the king. Ben Roof me. All right. It's the game that we've all been waiting for.
It is.
It's the game Sit Bear versus Hit Bear.
Oh,
Why is Hit Bear rated 1,000? Okay, I've never seen them play each other. Yeah, that's true. And today we're going to see the game Sit Bear versus Hit Bear. Or Hit Bear versus Sit Bear in this case. Okay. So there's like 1,000-point rating difference here.
you could have either side at the bottom because they're both sit pair.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, Hit Bear doesn't know the move C3, which is weird. Okay, so both sides are just developing their pieces. Oh, and then Sit Bear didn't take this free pawn.
Yay, tinfoil hat subscribed. Good, good.
You got to be the same person,
Yeah.
Like you unpinned your knight. Now the e-pawn's under attack. He didn't defend
Yeah,
it.
white didn't notice it. Black's not going to notice. It's the same guy.
That gives up a bishop. I like the way he moves his flank pawns every turn.
Put it in H.
Doesn't that just give black the H file? And he didn't take it. What is going on? Oh, I guess you have to never play F6. No, it says you can play here. That's fine.
2 bishops, what else?
What else? Okay, take. Now it's equal again. Now it's not equal. C4 check was winning. And then what do we do? This is rook F2. I guess king H2. And then G6. Put it in H. Okay. Sit bear took that. Then sit bear took on F7. Yeah, hit bear's just sacking all his pieces. Ooh, the truth hurts. Missed that one. And then
Yeah, hit bear don't play too good.
And then sit bear resigned against sit bear.
As hit bear. Ugh. Every move a disaster.
I mean, that easily could have been the game sit bear versus sit bear. Although I don't think
Yeah, hit bear plays a different style than sit bear.
Yeah.
Hit bear doesn't care about weaknesses.
He plays just plays aggressive. He just throws all his
plays whatever the most aggressive.
Yeah. Leo Mirage says he'll take 1 ban. Mods, ban him. Do it.
Everybody's banned.
Everyone's banned. Our next game is from Vittles, who played a miniature.
Oh,
I like miniatures. All right. I learned this opener from one of chess.com's free chess courses, and my opponent hung mate in 1.
oh.
Cool. And both sides are rated 1800 in a 10-minute game, and he lost in 10 moves. That's not good.
You gotta flip.
Yeah, I gotta flip the board. Okay. Queen's Gambit accepted. It's E5, which is correct. And then this is the only move I know in this position. We played that, which is not a good move. Should be E3. Knight F6 is correct. Knight C3, and then Knight G4.
I don't see why Knight G4 is good.
I knew you were going to say that. Bishop
Knight
takes
G4 is
E4.
always the right move in like every position.
You know, castles. Queen D6 threatens mate in 1.
Sure it does.
So you should stop. E5 stops it. G3 stops it.
Knife F3 stops it.
Yep. Knife F3. But he played that.
Forcing the queen to take.
Vittles, why did you submit
And
this
that was still the best game submitted this week. Go Vittles, says
Go
Vittles.
Vittles.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, threatening mate in 1 has good ROI.
Oh, I thought it said queen takes E3. Knight takes E3.
That's better.
Crazy move. No, there's a move I wouldn't have considered. Yeah, 2 bishops. What else? White probably saw the mate as the queen moved in real time. This line isn't in my course.
That's because your course is free.
So you made up queen D6 and it worked. Good job. You could publish a book about
It's
it.
Bonarici.
What's up, Bonarici? You didn't submit a game this week.
You're banned.
If you publish Queen D6, you can say, sometimes your opponents will miss mate in 1. Queen D6 is a good move. So.
See, now all those people I named, Bonarici's heard of all of them.
I'm sure. He's from the time.
Right, Bonarici?
The last game is from me, and it's a
Oh.
game of hand and brain. Hooray.
What?
Yep.
Was it me and you?
No, it's me and a bot.
And a bot?
Yeah.
How do you play hand and brain with a bot?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
Move your pawn like that?
Yeah. No. So Maya's a bot. It's AI, and it was trained on Lichess games. So it goes through the Lichess database and it learns all the games, and it got good playing that with that reference. Can you still submit games right now?
Oh! You've never been so banned.
Unipig, you have to submit next week. Okay.
Even then, you can't do it. It's almost too late for next week.
So I read an article on Lichess about this website, and I checked it out, and it seemed pretty fun. It's like the first hand and brain website that I've seen. So I have the hand, and I played e4 because it told me to move a pawn. And then the bot over here is not playing hand and brain; it's just playing chess. And then it said knight, so I moved my knight, and we get a Najdorf. I always play the English attack because it's in fashion, and I know this better than I know bishop g5.
After you play bishop e3, did the engine say, "Not there, you idiot"? It was the Karpov engine, bishop e2.
Did I want bishop e2?
It was a Karpov engine.
Karpov plays bishop e2?
He did in the 70s when Carole King was singing with James Taylor.
When did this move fall out of fashion? Here, 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 here. Okay, so I play the English attack, and then I always play knight b3 because I think it's better than knight f3. Bishop e6, never play f3. I'm going to castle queenside, so f3 doesn't matter because my king's not going to be over here on this weak diagonal. Okay, knight c6. And then for some reason it wants queen e2, which I would never think of. I don't know why the queen belongs on e2. I don't know where it's going. If it wants to go to f2, I can do it the same way here. So I guess queen d2 and then d5, and then I can't get my rook to the open file to pin the pawn. Okay. Queen d2 is a good move though, so it doesn't matter. Bishop e7. I think it told me to move my king. Yep. Yeah, I think I played the best pawn move here. Knight d5 is the best move. But of all the pawn moves, I think g4 is probably the best one. Kick the knight out and then get my knight to d5. Okay. And then knight d5. Now e takes is the only good move. Queen takes, hangs a pawn. So gotta take with the e pawn. Knight b8. It told me to move my knight. Of all the knight moves, this is the only good one. Can't go there, can't go there. So okay, knight a5, knight f4. Now my g pawn's under attack, and we saw it. Queen c7. Always play king b1. Yeah, it told me to move a pawn, and I wasn't sure where to move a pawn here. I'm still not sure what the best pawn move is. The best move in this position is bishop takes f4. And then, start attacking the king.
2 bishops.
Okay, but c4 is okay. Takes. Bishop takes is a good move. Rook c1's the best move. Lined up with the queen. Knight c5. Knight c6. Bishop f8. Yeah, and this position is just winning for white. Got a knight here taking away the b file from the rooks. Got more space against the king. So put it in h. And then rip open the king. Take, h6. Yeah, I wasn't sure what rook move to play, so I came up with this idea to play here, here, here. And I was just hoping the bot would agree with me. That is a good plan. It's a winning plan. Rook h5, a3. And it told me to move a pawn, and I wasn't sure if I should go here or here. b4 is better. I considered b4. But I just decided to play safe. Played b3, which is also good. Rook e8, rook f5, rook c8, rook f7. And this is just a completely winning attack. All of my pieces are great, and the king is going to die soon. Okay, queen b6, rook h1, and then king h8 is absurd. And then we just open the king, and then I wanted to play this, but it told me to move my queen, so I played there. And then it told me to move my rook, so I did that. And then it told me to move my knight, so I did that. Not only is it mate, it's a fork.
Mm-hmm. That was nice.
Yeah.
Hard to find the right sacrifice and attack when somebody's telling you what piece to move.
Mm-hmm.
That was the game of the year. I mean, week. Yeah, I would have played the other mate because I wouldn't have seen this one.
Oh, what other mate? Oh, the rook h7.
Yeah, rook h7 and queen f7.
Yeah, it told me to move my queen.
That's mate in 2, and the other one's mate in 3.
Yeah, so it made a mistake here. But, okay. That's all the games we have today.
Yeah, if you're on my Discord, the channel is PGN Viewer Analysis Sub something, Sunday. You gotta put the game in there with the other games. Good luck next week. You'll need it. Games should be submitted the day of, before 6 p.m. Eastern, so we can get them into the thing.
Yep. Can we do a stream where we look at puzzles together?
Oh,
Uh-huh. That'd be fun.
I'll have to get a new scene.
Okay.
You can set up an OBS scene.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we'll do that at some point.
Have a good one, Toast. Good to see you too.
It's too hard, just give up. Yay. That's my kind of...
I want to go back and make it like... Okay, so b4.
Yeah, I would have played b3 also.
I considered b4. I thought it looked risky. I thought maybe he'd sack the exchange.
Always sack the exchange.
I don't really want to take the rook, but I have to take it.
Why is that?
Because, like, oh, okay, my b-pawn's defended. Oh, I can play bishop b3. That's a nice move. And this is defended laterally. Oh, that's deep stuff. That's cool. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's hard to see. b3 is just safer.
Yeah. All right, thanks for supporting the stream, everybody. You guys are the best, except, all you guys watching.
Have a good night, everyone.
Let's do Lafang again.
Okay.
So you know what to do.
Yeah. Raid Lafang Hua.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
Night, everybody. Thanks
Have
for
a good
watching.
night. Have a good bishop.